What is institutional anomie theory? Have you ever wondered why some societies seem to have higher crime rates than others? One explanation lies in a concept called institutional anomie theory. This theory helps us understand how the structure of society can influence criminal behavior. At its core, institutional anomie theory suggests that when economic success becomes the most important value in a society, it can weaken other essential institutions like family, education, and government. The term anomie refers to a state where social norms and expectations lose their influence. In societies that prioritize economic goals above all else, individuals may feel pressured to achieve success, even if it means breaking the law. This idea connects closely to Robert Merton Strain Theory. Merton argued that when people cannot reach socially accepted goals through legitimate means, they may resort to crime as an alternative. Institutional anomie theory expands on this by examining how the dominance of economic values impacts the entire social system. When economic logic prevails, other institutions begin to adopt these values. For instance, schools might focus more on preparing students for the workforce rather than teaching ethics or critical thinking. Families may prioritize earning money over spending quality time together. This shift can weaken the ability of these institutions to guide behavior, making it more likely for individuals to act in self-interested or criminal ways. The theory was developed by Stephen F. Messner and Richard Rosenfeld. They argue that crime is often an indirect result of the economy's dominance in society. The more a culture values economic success over other achievements, the more likely people are to use any means necessary to get ahead, including illegal ones. From the perspective of true crime and criminology, institutional anomie theory provides a framework for understanding why certain communities experience higher crime rates. It suggests that crime is not merely about individual choices, but also about how society is organized. When institutions like family and education are weakened by economic pressures, they lose their power to prevent criminal behavior. Practical applications of this theory include examining policies that strengthen non-economic institutions. For example, better support for families and schools might help reduce crime rates. In true crime stories, this theory can be used to analyze why specific environments are more prone to criminal behavior and how broader social forces shape individual actions. In essence, institutional anomie theory reveals that when economic values dominate society, they can undermine other institutions and social norms, leading to increased crime. This perspective is helpful for understanding real-world crime trends and the social context behind many true crime cases. The theory connects to Robert Merton Strain Theory by highlighting how social structures, not just individual struggles, can push people toward criminal behavior.